if it's a lot of people talking there, the tabernacle should be put on the side. Well, I don't know why you talk at church in the first place. That doesn't make sense. I never understood, and I wish I could answer you. But see, if I went to your house, I would expect you in it. Does that make sense to you, Mr. and Mrs. Wolf? If I came to your house, would you be in it? Huh? You would? Wouldn't that be strange if I walked in your house and you lived outside in the porch? Huh? How would you feel about that? And if I went to you on that porch or out about 10 feet in a little shack, and I said, why are you out here? And you would say to me, because I don't want to distract you when you live in my house. I say, what? But I came to your house to see you. Oh, but you would enjoy my house if it was empty. Why? Well, then you'd have the whole house to yourself. But I don't want the house, I want to see you. See, when you analyze this kind of change, but the Holy See never changed it. And I'm sure the Holy Father would like it changed. And I think more and more churches are doing that. But remember this little thing I just told you. When you go to God's house, you have a right to see God. Why else would you be there? All this community stuff is... I can go to the grocery store and have community. A lot of people there with a lot of food. And I got to pay. I got to leave something there. Just like church, you got to leave something, right? But I don't go to the grocery store to see God. You say, well, now wait a minute, Angelica, God is everywhere. Oh, I know that. God is in everyone. Well, I buy that too. At least in some, it's by grace, others essence, or they wouldn't exist, because they're full of sins. When I go to God's house, at least it says church. I want to see God. Now you say he's on the side. See if I can think of what is the side of your house. Anybody know the side of your house? Does anybody walk into the side of your house? Oh, well, let's see. What could be the living room? No, that wouldn't be the living room. Ah, the kitchen. No. Mm-mm. Oh, the spare room. Now, I walk in your house, I'm going right to the spare room. I say, what's wrong with you? Did you not build this house for God? Did you not build this house for yourself? Why are you living in the spare room? Now, it may be a little bit simple. I enjoy being simple. I don't want to know all these complicated reasons for changing the tabernacle, as if he's in the way. Oh, I know. Everybody talks now after Mass. Well, then talk in the side room. Talk outside where you got him now. See, if we could switch that around, that'd be good, huh? You put God outside because you want him to be quiet. But why aren't you quiet? He's always quiet. You know what amazes me about God? A priest can put him wherever he wants to put him. He never says a word. If he can be with you, he'll go wherever they put him. I have a sneaking suspicion, though, that the Eternal Father is not at all happy with where you put him. That's his son, and he wants his son up front. Well, I know I didn't answer your question. I only made it worse. But I think it is worse. When I come to your house, I'd like to be in the living room or the kitchen with you. That's why I came. And so it is with God. We put our tabernacle in Blessed Sacrament in the center. And we got a lot of flack out of it. I don't care about flack. I will do anything to keep him where he should be. I want you to see him when you walk in our chapel. I don't want you to see anybody else. I want you to see him. Nothing else is worth going into, is there? So I couldn't answer your question. I don't think it's right myself. But in this house, that happens to be his house, when you walk in the door, there he is. We have another call. Hello?
Hi, Mother.
Hi.
Hi. I'm from Illinois, Mother. I have a question for you. I make little chaplet rosaries, and I give them away to people.
Good.
I also give them the instructions on how to say the rosary correctly. And some people tell me, no, I don't need those. I don't say the Apostles' Creed or the Glory Bees or the Mysteries. I just say the Our Father. So I tell them that's not the rosary, and you need to say it right if you want it to get up to heaven. Could you comment on that, Mother?
Well, I think anything that's made for us to say and okayed by the church, we ought to say it the way it is. That's that self-will we have. A little bit lazy, too. We don't want to say the whole rosary. What are you missing? A credo, an Our Father, and 3 Hail Marys. What's that take? Let's see. 3 minutes? 3 minutes? 4? If you pray slow, 5 minutes. You don't have a beginning. Why? You don't have to say it if you're going through all 15 decades. You just go right on, you see. I think it's just the nature of the world today. We don't mind being obedient, but we don't want to be obedient the whole way. You know, my sweet mother always had to say no before she said yes. I'd say, would you do this? No. I never said anything, but I knew she'd do it. She just felt good saying no. I can't remember a time she didn't do it. I'd say, drink your tea. No. I'd go outside the room, peek around the corner, she's drinking her tea.